Hi everyone and welcome to this full walkthrough of the capabilities and features in Nostria. So grab yourself a cup of coffee and tea, pause the video, come back again because we got a banger for you today. So this is a screen a new user is presented with, and Nostria runs on any device, on any screen. The first thing we're going to do is just create a new user. First thing that happens, it discovers the closest region to you so you get the best possible performance. You can choose to enter a name for yourself, choose a photo, profile photo. You don't need to, you can just go ahead, create an account, and then you're ready to get started. There's some default content here for you that you can explore and discover. On the top here, you have different feeds. You have the For You, Following, Discover, and Articles. So the Following right now is empty because I'm not following any accounts right now. So let's start with the feed building here. So we can start by adding a new feed, call it videos. Let's add a column here. So there's a few default column options like notes, articles. You also have videos. And then you get the default filters here. If you want to see any other events in this feed, you can just add it here, like this channel hidden message. Let's just do the videos for now. Then you have the content source, which is a For You, which is a bit smart intelligence, trying to find a mix of people you're following and also other interesting accounts. Following is only the accounts you're following. Public shows all events from everybody that on the relays that you're connected to. And you also have the custom option, where you can choose specific users by their pub keys, or if you're following, they will come up here so you can pick the users you want. You have starter packs that are discovered and will be filtered in this list here. You can choose them, and then you have the following sets. And right now I don't have a following set because this is a brand new account. So let's do public videos, create column.
I'll stand where this does. Okay, so we have new bugs, but okay, I need another test.
So these videos here are the short form videos. And as you see, they start playing automatically. They're also on automatic repeat. So let me show you where you can configure this. If you go to settings and then under media, you have this auto play short form videos, which you can turn on and off, and also the repeat. By default, always show media is also turned on. You might want to do things like blur media from non-following. That means that if there's any account that comes up in your feed that you're not following, the media will be blurred. So you have to click it to actually see the content. You can also choose to always blur the media if you want to. So let's blur media from non-following at the moment. Let's go back. You can always click on the top here on the Nostria logo. You can come back to the feed here. So as you see here now, all the videos are hidden. So I have to click to reveal them. So that's a protection and safety for you in case you don't want to be exposed to a lot of content that exists in Nostria. So let's continue on. Let's first find someone to follow. Every time you come across a profile image and a profile name, you can just hover over and you will get this card over. From this card, you can quickly just choose to follow. So I choose to follow this permanerd. If I now go over to my following feed, I should have a feed where I see everything from him, all his comments and posts that comes from this account. The people section is a very nice view you get of all the people you're following. You can also use this section to find new people. These are starter packs with different accounts that you can choose to follow if you want to. These will be continuously updated going forward by the Nostria team. If you get a pub key from someone, you can add follow here, paste it in, or you can just enter their domain name, or NIP5 as it's called, address. So in the case for myself, I am sandrab@nostria.app. If I enter that and click search, it finds me by this name. And now I can choose to follow. Here we go. You have different options to show like medium icons, large icons, small icons, and you can filter. You can filter by whenever you start following them. And as you see here, there's a number called 96 trust rank on permanerd here. If you go over myself, I also have a rank of 100 here. So you can choose to sort people by the trust rank. Engagement is how much you engage with the different accounts. And that is how Nostria functions in terms of feeds. The more you interact with certain people, the more they will appear in your feed. And this is all running locally. There's no centralized server in the backend running, saving or giving you an algorithm. I'll actually show you. If you go to settings, you have the algorithm, and here you can see. Right now there's nothing here, so let's go back to people. Let's go to Permanent Nerd's profile. Let's see if we can find some other people to follow quickly. This Meyer, let's follow him. And then we go to check out his profile. And if we now go back to settings, to the algorithm, we will see we have total 2 users. And here, recently viewed. It hasn't calculated the engagement yet, but that will come eventually. I will also show my own account soon. You will see more content here. So let's continue on. So that's the people section. Messages is direct messages. So you can start a chat here. We can go here. We can search up Sandra and start a chat. Hi, I hope you are doing well. Just click enter and chat is sent. Then we have the media section, which will show your the media that is uploaded to your account. So if I chose to include a profile photo, that would automatically be uploaded here and available. You have videos and files, and on the media server you can configure multiple media servers if you want to. I suggest having at least 2 media servers, so every time you upload a video or an image, it is mirrored across both of those servers, so in case one of them disappears in the future, you still have a backup of it. So one of the new features that was recently added is this record video. Hello everyone. So you can use this actually to record a short form video now. So let's do that. Just one thing, the Nostria media servers at the moment doesn't do any transcoding of videos. So you need to choose upload original. Hi everyone, I'm currently recording a video demonstrating the capabilities of Nostria. Hi everyone, I'm currently recording a video. Choosing to use that video. It will now upload that video. After it uploads, it shows me the publish to Nostria dialog. It generates a thumbnail automatically. And here's a trick. If you go here, extract from video, it will extract from 1 additional second into the future. So you can choose this a few times until you get a proper thumbnail. So we choose to publish this as a short form. We can also use this new short form replaceable event, but let's just do the regular one right now. Oh no, let's do addressable short form, and then it needs a unique tag so we can update this in the future. Nostria demonstration. Okay. Sandra demonstrating Nostria. Okay, that's it. Let's skip ahead here. We can also choose to publish to an additional relay. Right now, this relay divine.video is the place where a lot of people are uploading these short videos. So I'll choose to include this as well. Here it was included. So we're publishing now this video to oh, let's not publish this because this is actually not under my account. But you see, you just go here, you click publish, and the video will be published. If you have already uploaded a lot of videos and photos, you can go into your media library, you can go to the menu here and choose publish. And then you can do the same thing, you can change the settings and everything, and so you can publish them as video events or images events. I'll show this more very soon. So that's the media library. Bookmarks. It's basically just anywhere you go, you have this bookmark button. You click the bookmark. This is then saved, and whenever, if you go to a different device, it will also be restored. It looks like there might be a small bug here. Let's try to bookmark the bookmark successfully to one relay. Bookmarks. Event not found. It's actually it is saving the bookmarks, but it's not able to discover them. This is kind of a bug. Nostria is built on the outbox model, meaning that you don't need to connect to a large amount of relays to find content. It will go to the relay of the user to discover that content. And the problem here is that there's no relay hint when I save that bookmark, so it's not actually able to go out and discover it. But that will be fixed in the future. Continuing on, we have the general. You can change the theme. We started implementing a few different languages here. If I change to Swahili here, you will see a few things will be translated. A lot more will be translated very soon. We just want to finish all the features first before we change that. Max relays per user means that when it's trying to discover and get content from all the people you're following, it will only connect to maximum 3 of their relays. Instead of connecting to all of them, it is optimized to just connect to 3 of them. So you can leave that there. Client tags means that it's adding information in when you're posting that you're actually using Nostria. You can turn this display on and off. I will demonstrate that as well very soon, what it actually means. So, and one of the things, navigation, start on last page. That is one of the things I really love about Nostria right now. Whenever you close it down, it will restore back to where you were. So if I open up media here now, I can just close this, close the app, I reopen the app, and it goes straight back to where I was, even to the same tab as you see here. I can do it again. Let's go on my profile. I close the app, I open the app again, and I'm right back where I was. Nostria, one of the things with Nostria and how to keep it running is that I need to get people to sign up for Nostria Premium. One of the things you get when you sign up for Nostria Premium is your own custom username. That's reserved, so test user 1. So you can sign up for this. You can select the plan. There's a premium and premium plus. You can pay quarterly or yearly from this dialog, and you will pay with Bitcoin Lightning. And I really hope more and more will sign up for the premium eventually. And now let's go back to the feed. Let's go here. Do you have a create button on the side here? You can go directly to record a video clip, which we did. You can post a note, you can write an article, or you can upload like a video or file. Let's go note here. Testing Nostria. So one of the things you can do, you can tag people. You just do the @ sign, and then everyone you're following will come up here. So I can choose permanode. Don't be afraid of this rendering here. This is just the way Nostria works. It has to put this message that looks a bit strange into the text. So you just leave it there, but when it's shown to users, it will show the actual username there. Okay. Another thing, you can do tags like Nostria, Noster, and these tags will also then be searchable in the relays. You can click toggle preview to see the preview. You can click to upload image. You can upload video and image into the video here. You can even just drag and drop them directly into the note. And then you have the advanced options. And as I mentioned, if you're uploading video, you need to choose upload original. For photos, you don't need original currently. This will change in the future. Add client tag, you can turn that on and off in the publishing. You can set an event to expire. And you have another interesting thing is proof of work. Proof of work means that basically your computer will use a little bit of the CPU power to try to mine in a way an identifier for your event, similar to how Bitcoin works. 20 might be too much. If you choose 18, it should go fairly quickly. And then this will be saved. So I can just close this down. Testing Nostria, okay, and then we publish note. And you see now it's calculating the proof of work. It takes a few seconds, and then our message will be published. And here you can see this message had proof of work. So whenever anyone publishes an event with proof of work, you can see it here. This is not visible on smaller devices on a phone. And you will also see what kind of Nostria client the person was using. From here, you can like a note, you can send saps, you can repost, you can quote it, and you can click reply to leave a reply to this message. So that's the basic functionality on the left side here. You can expand the feeds for quick access. You can hide the menu. You can have the menu in like minimized mode. Search up here is fairly versatile. You can paste a hex key, npub, an address, or whatever. You can also search for cached profile like permanerd, and then I can open up their profile very quickly. So you can just paste any value here and it will automatically update. You have the QR code scanner that you can use to quickly scan the pub key of another user that you're meeting. You also have notifications here. I'll check the notifications tab. It has two things. One is the activity. It shows anyone that's following you, but you also have the system here. And as you see here, this is why it's loading up here. It's having some trouble publishing this event to this Rebo EU Nostria .app. And the reason is that it looks like it's attempting to publish the same event twice here. That might be a problem. But to fix this, if you have any issues here, it will say like you need to log in or other reasons. We just do republish to all relays and it works, no problem. And then we continue on. Notification settings. So for new users, you won't get push notifications sent to you. You have to go up here, you have to go to notification settings and then enable notifications, and then it will start sending you notifications. Right now, it only sends notifications if you have a new follower, but eventually it will also give notifications for SAPs and other events that happen. Then under credentials here, you will see your public key and your private key. So if you logged in, like we did my account here, I just created it with 2 clicks, got a new account, I have the private key, which is called NSEC, stored here. I can choose to reveal it. I can choose to show it in a QR code, which is very handy if you want to quickly export your account from your computer onto your phone or the other way. There's also a button to quickly and easily download a backup of your private key in a JSON file on your local machine. You can also change your PIN code. This way, your private key will actually be encrypted on the device. So let's do that here. Let's do this 444444. Update PIN. Don't want to save. So here, your private key is protected with a PIN. Please enter your PIN to access your credentials. So anytime you're doing any operations that require the private key, you need to provide your PIN to unlock it. Unlock. So the default one is 00. So if you want to go back again to not having to enter your PIN, you can go and change that back to 000. And there you go. Under credentials, you also have the wallet. This is where you can put your Nostria Wallet Connect connection string. You paste it in here, and then you can start zapping people. I haven't added it here since I just created this account. I'm working on having an automated setup here where you can just click a button and you will get a wallet automatically. And then add account. There's multiple ways you can log into Nostria. If you already have a Nostria account, you can log in with a private key. You can choose the JSON backup file that we just took, that we just saved, instead of pasting it in there. So you don't need to put it in a clipboard. You can log in with extension. You can log in with remote keys, such as Amber. So your private key is not on the device at all. And you also have the preview mode where there's an account there already. You can just click that and preview. So if you find any public key from anyone, you can just paste it in there and you can log in as you were another person. Obviously, you can't change anything, but you can at least view the world from the perspective of another account. So let's now jump over to my own account here. This is my profile. Nostria will render your badges, and as you see here, sometimes it can take a while to load because it needs to go out and discover the badge definitions. Let's see if it actually loads here eventually. Nostria tries to cache some data on the local device, and other data it continuously always gets online. Let's try to just restart and see if it comes up. No. So at least here I were supposed to see the badges. Maybe we'll come up later, you will see. There's also a badge editor built into Nostria. So if you want to make your own badges, like Sondred's friends, you can do that here. You can choose to upload a graphic. You can enter a URL if you want to. And you can add some tags, and I can publish that design. After you publish the design, like here, it doesn't work. So you can then start issuing those badges. As you see here, it started loading. It was just really slow today. So I have the girl next door, I have a Angor project member, and I have this Web of Trust Pioneer badge. Whenever you receive a badge, it will be listed here, and then you can choose to accept it, and then it will be listed here as well. So the top 3 ones will be listed here. You can drag and drop these to order them the way you want. Okay, that's badges. Let's do edit profile. On edit profile, you can either choose to enter a URL, or you can choose to upload an image if you want to. You have the display name, the name, description and about. You can enter your website, and then you have something called NIP05. This is not really your email, but it is a way to verify accounts belonging to a certain domain name. So in my case, it's sondreb@nostria.app, and then you can enter your Bitcoin Lightning address where you can receive SAPs. Let's cancel this out. One of the things Nostria supports is having pinned posts. So if you're posting something that you yourself is proud of, you can go here and you can choose pin note, and it will then be displayed on the top here. Nostria will display 1 to 3 pin notes. You can also do some display options, like here I want to see only original notes. I don't want to see replies. And then the view looks a bit cleaner. Articles. There should be something here, but I haven't written much. Here it is. It's an article I'm working on. And the media. So anytime you post a media, like I showed earlier, it will come up here. And then you get this media view that is optimized for viewing media. If you click here, if you're on a mobile phone, you can swipe here. Or if you're on a desktop, you can actually use your keypad on your computer to quickly swipe between all the different different media here. So let me also show you quickly. So Nostria scales to any device you have, any screen. So show down here. This is then the view you get on a mobile phone. It's a more beautiful view where the focus is more on the content. A lot of places you will find this menu, this dot menu. And here you will find various things, especially copy might be useful sometimes. So you can copy the identifier, which is the npub, as an npub. You can copy it as a hex. You can copy it as an nprofile, which means it includes at least one of the relays that I have. You can copy the profile data. This is actually the JSON event, the whole event itself. That might be useful if you need to send it to someone for debugging or there's issues. Profile URL is then the full URL on Nostria. I can even copy the following list and the relay list and get those if I want to do something with them. I can share, which uses their here we go. This uses the built-in sharing capability in the on the device you are. There's also something called invitation. I'll show you invitation. This is interesting. So I can copy this. So an invite you can send to your friends, and they will get this view, which is a bit different. And it says that it's more personal. It shows that Sonra invited you. You have a little bit of information. And then you can choose to create an account and follow Sondreb. So it automatically starts following you. So this is very nice if you want to invite your friends to get started on Nostria. So that's available here on the share invitation. Publish event is kind of a way to distribute your data a bit more. So if your relay list is not available on the relays you want it to be available on, you can go here, you can choose, you can add additional relays like Discovery AF for Africa, Nostria.app. So I want to send my relay list to this discovery relay. Just publish. I should see the publish result. It was okay. And then I close. And that's it. Let's go to notifications. This is an account where I have a lot of notifications. As you see, I can go back fairly far. This is 4 weeks, but I'll show you a little trick. So for any user who are an existing user on Nostria, you might have a lot of events. By default, it only loads 4 weeks, I think. But if you go here and you do reset notifications, after a little while, you will see it will actually go and grab all your notifications going far, far back. So it's a bit of warning on it. So it might be a heavy operation if you have years of stuff going on on Nostria. So from this app menu, this will change a bit in the future, but there's a lot of things going on here. You have the same create note, write article, and upload. You also have the drafts for article drafts. Let's see if this loads. Might be a problem. So this is posting an article. It's accessible here, write article. You can go here, write article, comes to the same. This is my new article. How are we doing? So here you can just start writing. I have a lot of other videos explaining and showing the articles. I'm not going to go through that now. You can do a preview here. It obviously supports videos, images. You can drag and drop it. You can choose to upload here. All the nice features. And then you have lists, which is a fairly generic editor for all your lists. And this is for power users. This is not for the regular users to use. As you see, it's loading here. It might take a little while to actually load all of them because there's a lot of different lists that people have. So in here, you can then edit and set up your various like starter packs, your following sets, and other things. I'm a bit sorry. I'm actually in a room here, and there's a bit the Wi-Fi here is not the best. So that's one of the reasons why it's not working as fast as I wish it should. And then you have polls, which we're working on. It's not perfect yet, but we're working on a poll editor. You can't publish the polls after you created them. That will come very soon. Here you see I've already made a poll from before. Well, that was my draft I just made, perhaps. Nostria also have a fantastic media capabilities. So if I click here to open the media player, it actually doesn't show anything right now because I have no media. Let's go to Nostria. Let's create a new feed called music. I want to see music, okay, from public sources. Create a column. So here there's different accounts publishing various playlists. I can click play playlist. It will then start playing. I can expand this view. This is actually a bit buggy right now for YouTube videos because I just finished it for streams. But as you can see, you can view the streams. You can also add the queue. So you can go here, you can see the media queue. And you can make your own playlists. So here, view playlists. This will then load my playlists. And it's also accessible here. And these are playlists that you have. It can be YouTube videos. It can be linked to videos. It can be music files. It can be podcasts, whatever. So it's super nice. Live meetings. This was just added. It doesn't look the best, but you can join live meetings here. This opens outside of Nostria, but the new live streams as well. It's actually completely embedded now into Nostria. So these are live stream that is happening right now. So let's listen to some music here. We can go watch live. It will open it down here at the bottom. Let's mute this. I can expand it and I get a full view here. I get the chat, I get the details, I have the SAP goals. I can SAP directly from here to the artists. Awesome stream as always. Then we send this message. Now we have participated here. If there's multiple people streaming, you will see it up here in the participants. Sometimes there's like a stream, podcast with multiple people. You can show and hide, toggle the chat here. And as always, this also works very well on smaller screens where you get the chat below. And you can always go up here. You can either click X to just close it, or you can just minimize it down here, and you're back working in Nostria. You have scheduled streams and you have ended streams. Actually, my computer have little battery now, so it's throttling a bit, so things might be a bit sluggish. You have notes. You can create new notes, and these are encrypted notes stored on your Nostria relays. Remember to charge your laptop. So even though these are encrypted, you should be careful not to put sensitive data here, because in the future you have no idea how powerful computers can become, and they can potentially decrypt these messages. And let's see, you have badges, which we already saw, and then you have this generic publish event. This is always accessible. So let's say you have trouble with your following list. A Nostria client reset your following list. Then you can go over here, you can paste the event in here. If you just remove the ID, if you re-sign it and publish it again, if you just paste a full original message here, you can publish it to any relays that you want. There's a lot of things to go through. We're not finished yet. So I am currently signed up with a premium account, which means I have the release channel available here. So I can choose stable, beta, and preview features. If I go on preview here, I get additional features such as the calendar. This is something we're working on. It needs a lot more work, but this is something that we find that will be very interesting for you to be able to both have a private calendar on Nostria and a public calendar. So that's the release channel. Logging is more for our debugging. Here you can wipe all your data to have a fresh start. Make sure you take a backup in case you do something like that. The algorithm, it actually, I just logged in here, and that's probably why it hasn't listed anything here, but as you're using the app, it will give engagement score for the accounts that you interact with the most. It will in the future, it doesn't do it right now, but if you have an existing account, it will actually find all the existing likes you have done and then use that to rank different users. Let's go on relays. So I've done all of this demonstration and talked all about this already, and I haven't showed you how to manage relays yet. And that's because I hope you don't need to care too much about managing relays when you're using Nostria. I suggest having 3 to 4 relays for most users. You don't need much more. You also have something called discovery relays or indexer relays that is used to look up a user. So think about it like DNS for Nostria. So it's a way to always be able to discover users. So Nostria is hosting multiple of these discovery relays, and we're automatically syncing with Purple Pages, with Coracle Indexer Server, with Damus, with Primal. So whenever someone posts the relay list on one of those relays, it will also be accessible on the Nostria discovery relays. And here, observed relays is a list of all relays that the app has been connecting to and finding data from different accounts. So these are not relays that you should add and that you need to add yourself. It is just relays that other users are using, and we're automatically connecting to them to get data from them. So that's relays for you. Privacy and safety, that's super important to be able to block accounts and hide stuff you don't want to see. The top one here is enable image cache. That is an image cache service that Nostria is running, and it helps cache, for example, the profile images. Because one of the issues, a lot of people on Nostria is uploading massive images as their profile images. And as you see here, there's no animated profile images. That's because these are compressed and optimized to render more quickly and not take up too much computer power on your PC. You can turn it off if you want to. The other is, here I have some blocked accounts. You can mute some words, mute tags, and mute threads. And that's it for that. And then you have trust, which I showed you a little bit. So this trust, there's currently just 2 services added here. In the future, you'll be able to have trust based on your perspective, from the way you follow and the way the world looks to you. But right now, this is more like a global one. This might not be optimal for anyone to use. You can turn it off if you don't want it. Backup. Backup is a premium feature. You can see on the top here, the premium. This backup feature is not complete at the moment, but if you choose to save backup right now, it will save a bunch of your events. It will save your profile. It will save your following list. It will save your relay list and a few other things. So that's super valuable and useful to have to take a backup once in a while, so you have your data. And then we have the about. Would like to thank some of the early investors who helped me finance the initial building of the MVP for Nostria, and continued support from them. I love that, and thank you very much. And that's it. I mean, there's a lot of other things that I didn't go through that you don't see here, but this is a good overview of a lot of the features that is built into Nostria. More will come very soon, and I hope you all enjoyed it. The one final thing I want to show, I'm on a slow internet, as you can see here, but you can mirror all your files. So if you add a new media server, okay, I have 3 here, and you can then choose to mirror your existing files. You can do select all, actions here, mirror, and it will copy all your files across all your media servers. And that's a super and easy way to make sure that you have a backup and a copy across multiple. And also when you post something here, like if I go here and choose publish, it will actually in the event link to all of my mirrors. So if one of them goes down in the future, users on Nostria will still be able to see my photos and my videos, even though one of the servers might disappear in the future. Last thing, notification settings. Here I have already enabled notification for this account. You can enable it on multiple devices, as you can see here, and then you can go and manage. So this is fairly advanced feature, but it's for power users who want to have a bit more control on where they get events. As I mentioned earlier, right now it's only following that you get event for. It's actually not even an option here. But in the future, you will be able to decide that on my mobile phone, I want to only get a message about SAPs as an example. So let's do like, I only want to get SAPs here, but on this device, I want to have direct messages, mentions, replies, and reposts. So this ensures that you have full control on the type of messages that you will be getting. So with that, everyone, thank you so much for spending my time here together with me, having a look at Nostria. I hope you enjoyed it. One final thing, you can of course do multiple columns. So if I have music here, I can do another column with notes of my following, and I can even do more. I can do, let's do polls. Let's do another notes from custom. Oh, we're running out of battery. Do a starter pack, gardening, create column, and then have multiple columns here. So, hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon on Nostria. Bye bye.